Day 1. Beirut awakens. Arrival, Corniche walks, and the city that never sleeps. The couple's plane descended into Beirut Rafik Hariri International Airport, the Mediterranean Sea sparkling like glass beneath them.
Jessie leaned against the window. Lily, look at that coastline. It feels alive already. Lily grinned, tugging Jessie's arm. I want to dive into everything at once. History, food, music.
Their taxi drove past seaside palm trees, honking scooters, and towering billboards, delivering them to Hamra Street. Cafes spilled onto sidewalks, and students and artists buzzed with conversation.
Jessie laughed as Lily tried her first Arabic word with a barista, shukran, earning her a smile and a welcome to Lebanon.
That evening, they walked the Beirut Corniche, waves crashing against rocks, families strolling, couples leaning against railings as the city lights blinked awake. Jessie tried roasted corn from a street vendor, the kernels smoky and sweet. Dinner was at Abdel Wahab restaurant, meze platters of hummus, tabbouleh, fattoush, and sizzling kebabs.
Lily's eyes widened. Every bite tastes like sunshine. Jessie nodded between mouthfuls. This is dangerous. I might eat Lebanon out of food.
They ended the night at a rooftop bar in Mar Mikhael, where laughter, oud music, and clinking glasses filled the air. Beirut had welcomed them with open arms. Day 2. History and heartbeats. National treasures, Roman baths, and folk music under the stars. The day began at the National Museum of Beirut, where statues and mosaics told stories older than nations.
Lily lingered at a Phoenician sarcophagus, whispering, "It's like the past is speaking directly."
Later, in downtown Beirut, they explored the Roman baths.
Jessie stretched his arms. Imagine this too. 0 years ago, people stood right here complaining about politics, just like today. Lily laughed so hard, she nearly dropped her camera.
At night, they attended a folk dance performance at a cultural center. Dancers in traditional dress stomped and twirled to the beat of darbuka drums. Lily clapped along, eyes glowing.
Jessie whispered, "If you join them, I'll join too." Minutes later, both found themselves pulled into a darbuka line, Jessie's steps clumsy but enthusiastic.
The crowd cheered, and Lily's laughter echoed like music. Day 3. Jeta's Hidden Wonder. A natural, 2-karstic limestone cave. The lower contains a subterranean river, while the upper cave is famous for its vast collection of limestone formations. The Cave of Dreams in the mountains above the sea. A short drive north brought them to the Jeta Grotto. Entering the cool caverns, Jessie's jaw dropped. Stalactites dripped from the ceiling like frozen chandeliers, reflecting in the still waters.
"This doesn't even look real," Lily whispered, her blonde hair glowing under soft cave lights.
They glided silently in a boat through the lower grotto, the echo of droplets their only soundtrack.
Jessie leaned close. "If we tell people back home about this, they'll think we made it up."
Afterward, they stopped at Junia Bay, riding the cable car up to Hadi Issa, where the towering Our Lady of Lebanon statue overlooked the coast.
The Mediterranean stretched endlessly, and the city sprawled below. Lily clasped Jessie's hand. "This view is going to live in my heart forever."
That evening, they dined on seafood in Junia, waves slapping beneath the wooden deck.
Jessie teased, "I'll try anything except octopus." Minutes later, he made a face at his first bite, and Lily nearly fell off her chair laughing.
Day 4. Baalbek, Stones of Eternity. This Phoenician city, where a triad of deities was worshipped, was known as Heliopolis during the Hellenistic period. Columns, temples, and echoes of empires. They drove the vehicle through the Bekaa Valley toward Baalbek, golden fields stretching under a blazing Sunday.
Jessie wore sunglasses, joking, "I'm trying to look like an archaeologist, but I just look sweaty."
The Temple of Bacchus and Temple of Jupiter towered above them, columns so massive they dwarfed Jessie's sturdy frame. Lily whispered, "It feels like gods still walk here." They explored shadows and arches, Jessie pretending to be a Roman senator giving speeches. Lily captured it on her phone, giggling. Netflix would definitely cut that scene.
Lunch in Baalbek was unforgettable. Kibbeh naye, grilled lamb, fresh labneh, all eaten in a rustic courtyard. An old man played the oud, his song haunting yet beautiful. Lily swayed gently, Jesse tapping the table in rhythm. Day 5. Zaha, wine and waterfalls. A historic city in Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, known for its strategic location, cultural festivals, and mixed religious demographics. The Valley of Wines and riverside charm. Zaali greeted them with vineyards rolling across the hills.
At a local winery, they sampled red, white, and Iraq, laughing as Jesse pretended to be a wine critic. This one tastes like grapes. Lily shook her head. A poet, you are not.
By the Barduni River, restaurants lined the banks, their terraces shaded by trees. They dined on meze and grilled trout, the sound of water rushing beneath their feet.
Lily leaned over the railing, saying softly, "This is what the Lebanese people dream about." In the evening, they joined locals in a lively square where darbuka circles formed again. Jesse and Lily jumped in this time. Jesse nailed the steps. Lily clapped proudly. "My husband, the darbuka king!"
Day 6. Tripoli, tradition and spice. Today, visitors can explore attractions like Ario Square, the Metropolitan Church of Street Basil, and the Archaeological Museum. Souks, sweets, and Ottoman echoes. Northbound, they arrived in Tripoli, where narrow souks overflowed with copperware, soap, and spices. Lily inhaled deeply.
Cinnamon, cardamom, and is that honey?
They visited the citadel of Raymond de Saint-Gilles, whose walls rose above the city. Jesse touched the stone. "How many battles did you see?" he murmured.
But the highlight was the food. In a small bakery, they tried Tripoli's famous sweets. Knafeh dripping with syrup, baklava layers crunching with pistachios.
Jesse's eyes widened. "I might need new jeans after this trip." Lily nudged him, smiling. "Good thing you packed light."
They ended the day by the Mediterranean port. Fishermen mending nets, the sea glowing orange under the setting sun day. Day 7. Farewell from Beirut. Known historically as the Paris of the Middle East, the city showcases architectural diversity, a reflection of its complex history shaped by numerous civilizations. Roushi refers to a district and iconic seaside landmark in Beirut, Lebanon, most famous for the Pigeon Rocks, Roushi Rocks. Final bites, final sights, and a promise to return. Their last morning, they strolled through Beirut souks, buying soap from Tripoli, olive wood carvings, souvenirs, Lebanese baklava, and a delicate necklace for Lily.
At Roushi, Pigeon Rocks, they stood hand in hand, waves crashing dramatically against the cliffs. "This feels like Lebanon saying goodbye," Jesse said softly.
Lunch was a feast of manikish, shawarma, and fresh juices, laughter mingling with the bustle around them.
Back at Beirut Airport, they wheeled their luggage toward departures. Lily looked back one last time at the sea shimmering in the distance. "I don't want to leave. It's unique."
Jesse squeezed her hand. "We'll come back. Lebanon's not done with us." As their plane ascended, the city shrank below, mountains rising beyond. 7 days had given them memories richer than they'd dreamed. Everyone on the plane was happy, and so were we. This journey has changed our thoughts about the real, lovely Lebanon.